Don't think, Ethan. Give me the first idea that pops into your head.
A butterfly. A wolf's head. A crab. Death. Death.
Yo, what up, Merrick?
I have the results of your MRI scans. Everything seems to be normal. There is no physical damage from the accident. However, I am worried about your psychological condition. I know it's not easy, but you've got to start over, Ethan. You're not responsible for what happened.
It's my fault Jason is dead. He'd still be alive if I'd been looking out for him.
It was an accident. Accidents happen every day. You can't blame yourself forever for your son's death. How is Sean?
He's a very solitary kid, you know, very focused within himself. He's really close to his mother. With me, he's more distant.
And what about you, Ethan? What do you feel?
I stopped living at the same time Jason did. When that car ran into us.
Is there something else you wanted to tell me, Ethan?
I sometimes have these blackouts. Times when I don't know what I'm doing. I recover consciousness sometime later, but I'm someplace else. And I have no idea how I got there. Do you think this could be related to the accident?
You suffered a massive concussion and were in a coma for 6 months. We really don't know what effect a shock like that can have on the brain. That's the end of this session. We'll continue this conversation next week. You were lucky, Ethan. It's very rare to survive such a traumatic accident.
I don't exactly feel lucky, Doctor.
How's everyone doing today? Tonight? Should I say this morning?
Is something the matter, Sean?
No, I'm all right.
How did things go at school today?
The teacher yelled at me for being late again. She's gonna send me home the next time it happens.
I'm sorry about that, Sean. Next time, we'll really pull it together, okay? Do you want to eat something?
What am I going to do to cheer him up? Sean used to love going to the park, laughing and messing around. Man, he was so happy. But that was before, with Jason.
A boomerang? You know how to use it?
No, not really. I can never make it come back.
Can I give it a try?
We out here just trying to cheer up our kid. He over here depressed. Oh, well that sucked.
I seem to remember I was better than that.
What just happened? You really gotta like, what's this controller, man?
Whoa! You did it, Dad!
Do you want to give it a try?
I won't be able to do it.
Oh, come on, let's try it together. Now, the main thing is to get the right position at the beginning. Now, you gotta throw it straight and a little to the right. Now, throw it!
I did it! I did it, Dad!
Good job, Sean. See? That wasn't so hard.
I'll find something else to do with him. Sean used to love playing on the seesaw. Maybe he'd like to have it turn on the swings.
Aren't you gonna go play with the other kids?
I don't feel like it.
Maybe a ride on the merry-go-round.
Sure,
I haven't been on a seesaw in a long time. What do you think?
Yeah! Come on, Dad, make me fly!
Oh. The rainbow in the background.
He seems to be having fun. It's been a long time since I've seen that smile.
You want to go play on the swing? I'll push you.
Okay.
I gotta move the controller, the whole controller, not just half.
You're not pushing Dad. Come on, Dad, higher.
What the hell? I did it. And the first time I
Why'd
did it.
you
too.
stop?
I wish you could just take that off, substitute something else for that.
Come on, Dad, higher.
It's irony. It's so
That was
tiring.
cool.
Looks like rain's coming. I think we better go.
Okay. You know, sometimes I remember before. I mean, when Jason was still here. Sometimes I wish everything could just be the way it was before.
Me too, Sean. Me too.
Wait, let me know.
Hey, Dad, can I have a ride on the carousel? Can I?
Sure. Go pick a horse and get on. I'll get a ticket. One, please.
That's $1.
Son, where are you? Son! Son!
He's not here. He's not here! The house! He must have gone back to the house. What? It's nighttime. That's impossible. I just shut my eyes and... Sean! Where's Sean? His backpack's still here, but where's Sean? No, I don't believe it. I couldn't have... Sean. Sean, I've got to find him.
Sean! 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 Sean, where are you? Sean! 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 Sean!
Yeah, man, this game is really interesting. A long time ago, I saw someone else play it, so I always wanted to play it myself and just see what kind of experience I would get out of it. I'm here accompanied by my lovely girlfriend again. She had to catch up with me because...
Sean!
He's here. He's got to be here somewhere. I'll find him.
Sean! Sean! Sean!
Yeah, man, I had to have my girlfriend catch up to me to where I was at in the last walkthrough, because when I turned in my PS4, everything got deleted, including all the saves. I thought everything was going to be saved onto the cloud, and boy, was I wrong.
Do you think it's gonna take long?
No, he should be finished soon.
I could go for a little Larry time right about now. I gotta see Captain Perry. Orders are orders. Gee, I hate internal politics bullshit. Let's get the formalities out of the way so I can get back to some real work. God, I'm bored. I hate having nothing to do.
That's dope. I was just looking at me like, what the hell are you doing?
I'm off, Charlene. I'll look at the reports later. I'll cancel all appointments for this afternoon.
Okay. Oh, Captain. Agent Norman Jaden from the FBI is here.
Jaden, of course. We've been expecting you. I'm in a bit of a hurry. Do you mind tagging along? We can talk as we walk.
Yeah, of course. I wanted to introduce myself before getting started, but perhaps there's a better time.
No, it's fine. We just have to get to the press conference. We have them every day now. Believe me, it's not always easy finding something to tell them. Fortunately, today we have some news. Have you met Lieutenant Blake yet?
Yeah, we met this morning.
He has his own methods, but he's a good cop. I'm sure you'll get on well together. Do you know how to tie a knot in a necktie?
I guess.
To be frank with you, I could have done without the FBI on this one, but the press are all over us. This Origami Killer case crept up on us, and it's fast becoming a national concern. There are hundreds of killers in this country, but what do you know? This guy is exotic. He leaves flowers and origami figures. Work that one out. Then the press get onto it, and we suddenly become the center of the universe.
I'm here to arrest a serial killer. With all due respect, sir, the rest of it, it's none of my business.
No, of course not. All I'm asking is that you make progress, and fast. The press want a perpetrator, and we're gonna have to serve him up on a silver platter. Well, I hope you're better at profiling than at tying knots. Oh, forget it.
I almost had it. You bastard.
Oh, go see Charlie and she'll show you to your office. Yeah, check in on the press conference if you're interested. It'll give you an idea of the political climate around here.
Thank you,
I hate
sir.
when you gotta move the controller.
Welcome to the club, Jaden.
We ain't change that. I hope the easiest one doesn't let you do the motion, bro, because if I'm done.
Captain Perry is doing his press conference now. Might be interesting to have a look. I should get Perry's assistant to show me my office. I can't wait to get to work. I saw Blake when I arrived. Maybe I should go talk to him. Strange character, Captain Perry. Seems to be more interested in meeting the press than investigating the crime.
What the hell? This shit is just watching. Who literally watching?
Nice watch.
Oh, it's the present we offer to our new lieutenants. We've bought the same model each year for the past 20 years for each promotion. It optimizes everybody's time, and it's the kind of thing that always goes down well. You can contribute to our fund if you like. We're still a few dollars short.
Congratulate Larry on my behalf.
I'll be sure to do that, sir.
Captain Perry said you could show me to my office?
Yes, of course. Follow me.
Where's this dude even taking his press conference at?
This is my office?
That's where I was told to take you. If you need anything, you know where to find me.
Okay, time to work.
Whatever. I want to go see that press conference. I didn't even try hard enough to look. Pushed everything off.
Step 1. Change the office.
What the hell? On a different planet, bro. Bro, I hate this. How do you open this? Why can't I just like open it? Why does this game have to make it so complicated? Wow.
8
really?
victims in the last 3 years. All boys, aged between 9 and 13. No signs of violence. The victims disappear from public places in broad daylight. No one notices anything. Bodies are found 3 to 5 days later, drowned in rainwater. The killer has a large comfort zone. He gained confidence rapidly and moved away from his base. This won't make the geoprofiling any easier. There is always a railroad line adjacent to where the bodies are found. And all the victims disappeared in the fall. Always the same ritual. An origami in the hand, an orchid on the chest. The victims have always been dead for less than 6 hours when they were found, which means they remained alive for several days before being drowned. Over 3,500 people questioned. Over 100 suspects interrogated. Not a single lead to go on. The killer is white, aged between 30 and 45. He is intelligent, calm, and determined. An organized type. He has a car. He's probably employed, but his work allows him free time.
What the hell?
The killer's car is probably a Chevrolet Malibu 83. No prints or specific clues. Nothing much to go on. Just one origami store in town. A common species. That doesn't help much. The orchid is a common species. It can be found at any flower shop.
What the hell? Come on. You gotta really, like, shake your... What other environments I got? Oh, what is this? Come on, close it. Thought I opened the environment. That's right there. My girl loving this. Oh, you're gonna love this one. I should have done it under water the whole time. Alright, I guess that's it. That's a cool thing, bro. Are you having the same thing the other dude is having?
Here we go again. I better go wash my face. I need to take some. I'm gonna faint if I resist. It's all right. I know I can make it. I know. Here we go again. I better go wash my face.
I probably shouldn't have done that. I shouldn't have done that. I should have resisted. This is an addict. This is making me want to replay this game all over again. And, I know I'm gonna want to replay it.
This is Lieutenant Blake, Mr. Marsh. Could you please tell him what happened?
It was this afternoon. I went to the park with my son, Sean. We played together for a while, and then he wanted to go on the carousel, so I put him on one of the wooden horses, and when I turned back, Sean had disappeared.
Exactly what time did you arrive at the park? Try to remember exactly, Mr. Mars. Every detail can be important.
It must have been about...
I don't even remember.
5:30, I think. I'm not really sure.
really
What was your
don't
son wearing
remember.
when he disappeared?
He was wearing a coat.
Beige.
A beige coat. And a pair of pants. Beige pants.
How could Sean have disappeared without you even noticing? Weren't you right by the carousel?
I remember. I put beige again.
I went for a short walk around the park, just for a few minutes. When I got back, the carousel had stopped, and Sean wasn't there.
You say you took your son to the park after school, but you didn't report him missing until 8:15. Why did it take you so long to contact the police?
I searched the whole neighborhood for him. I thought he couldn't have gone far.
All right. That's all the questions I have for now. You're free to go, Mr. Mars. We'll continue to look for Sean overnight. We'll contact you if we have any more questions.
Do you think the Origami Killer...
Listen, your son's probably just run off and he'll turn up in a couple hours.
But what if it is the Origami Killer?
Well, then we have about 4 days to find him alive.
Did they find something?
No, nothing yet, but they're gonna keep looking through the night.
Do they think it's the Origami Killer?
It's still too early to say, but it is a possibility.
What happened, Ethan? How could you lose Sean like that? You should never have taken your eyes off him. I mean, for God's sake, how hard is it to keep your eye on a child in the park? Why did you leave him, Ethan? Why? Wasn't it enough losing Jason?
Jeez.
I'm sorry. It's not what I meant to say. I miss him so much.
I feel like a horrible parent. I'm not gonna lie, I knew that was gonna happen at the merry-go-round. That's why I was trying to avoid going to a merry-go-round, and I thought it was gonna work for a second too. But that little kid wanted to go to the last minute. But it was just completely unavoidable. I didn't even pay attention to the time. I didn't pay attention to all the details, bro. I was not paying attention.
Good evening.
Good evening to you, sir. Can I help you, sir?
Well, I hope so. My name's Scott Shelby. I'm a private detective. I'm investigating the case of the Origami Killer. I'd like to ask you a few questions.
My son is dead, Mr. Shelby. I have nothing more to say.
The killer has kidnapped another victim. A 10-year-old boy. Like your son, Risa. I have 4 days before we find his body on a deserted stretch of wasteland.
No one did anything to save my son. Now, please, to move along, sir.
I also lost someone I loved. I know what you're feeling.
Then you will understand that I do not wish to talk about it.
Oh, do you sell inhalers? I'm all out and At least I won't go away completely empty-handed.
In the back of the store, to the right.
Thanks.
Good evening, sir. Are you looking for something in particular?
Give me what you got in the register. Don't fucking try anything. Open the register, you dumb fuck. Put the money on the counter. Shit, are you deaf or what? Are you gonna open that fucking register or not?
No, sir. You do not have the right to steal that money from me. I have worked very hard to earn it. You cannot have it.
What did you say? You're out of your fucking mind, man. You don't get it, do you? I'm gonna put a fucking bullet right between your eyes if you don't do what I say now.
You shall not be robbing my register, sir. That money is mine. I ask you now to leave before it is too late.
Christ, goddamn idiot! Open the register. Don't make me fucking kill you.
Turn around.
No, sir. That I cannot do.
Park. Didn't give me any choice.
1,000 thank you, sir. I don't know what would have happened if you had not been here.
Well, at least I didn't come by for nothing. Have a nice day.
When my boy, Reza, disappeared, I received a letter with a locker ticket inside. Inside the locker, I found this box. I do not understand what it means, but I think it must be a sort of message from the man who took my son from me.
Can I?
Please, take the box if it can be of any use to you at all. It did not help me to save Reza, but maybe it will help you find the other little boy. Mr. Shelby, I was beginning to think that there was no good to be found in this place. I can see now that I was wrong.
I'm upset. I made that FBI take some drugs, bro. I thought he was gonna take his medicine. Well, I mean, in a way, it was medicine, but just not the right kind. I'm mad. I didn't even see that press conference. On TV. Oh, never mind. She turned it off. I was gonna check the news or something. I don't know why I'm turning that on. Check the computer after. Where we at? got someone watching me, bro. Watching, bro. What? Oh, that's a nice thing. Are these how all apartments are? Like loft like this? Yeah, well look, she got a booty and shit. Just swallow that like that. No water. Yo, weird. Oh, she naked. She do got a booty. I'm beating my meat to this girl, bro. Look at titty though. Huh? What'd you say? Oh. Love you. Not a fan of her titties, am I? Girl, there's someone in there. I don't know who it is, but someone in there. Love you.
Goddamn insomnia. I'm totally exhausted, but I just can't sleep. I really need sleep. How hard can it be to fall asleep? Maybe I'll go to bed and give the sleep thing one more shot.
The hell is that? I don't know. I'm taking a sip of it though. I was just over there. I'm getting chills down my spine, bruh. Dude, that dude just fucking, how does she not see her, bro? I mean, how does she not see him?
There's someone here. There's someone in the apartment. The phone on the desk. I could call for help. The front door. It's the only way out. If I can reach it, I still have a chance.
I should have just gone for the phone. Yo. Bro, I feel like that's what death really be like. Like, once you die, you wake up from another dream somewhere else.
That's why reincarnated. Reincarnation. It always happens.
1.7 inches. Huh?
When the parents came home from church, all their children were gone. They searched and called for them, they cried and begged, but it was all to no avail. The children have never been seen again. I have to get out of here and find out what this ticket is about.
Who are those people just kicking it there?
Gonna have to make it through the crowd. I can't, no time to waste. I need to find out what's in that locker. Maybe I could come back later, when there's less of a crowd. I'm just not gonna make it. I'm tightening up. I can't go on. The luggage locker. I can't make it. Too many people. Too many people.
Make them have flashbacks.
Jason!
Dad! Dad!
Jason!
Dad!
Jason! Jason! Jason!
Dad!
Jason!
Dad!
What the hell is going on? Okay then.
Line 18, box number 3.
Sean.
Where are you? I'm so cold. Dad! Dad!
I probably should have hid it under the bed. I don't know why I just put it right there on the table.
The killer is white, aged between 30 and 45. He doesn't act on impulse, but plans his crimes in a very meticulous fashion. He doesn't have anything personal against the victims. That's why he covers their faces with mud, to make them anonymous.
Why does he kill them if he doesn't have anything against them?
For him, they're more of an image, a symbol. That's probably why he gives them an origami figure and an orchid as gifts to apologize for what he's done to them.
Very interesting. And where does all that get us?
The best way of tracking a predator is to be familiar with his behavior.
That may be true in novels, but there's a child's life at stake here.
Continue, Jaden.
Then I studied the geographical distribution of the murders. Generally, a killer commits his first murder near to where he lives, so he has a safe place to flee to if any complications arise. The more confident he becomes, the further he roams from his base. By analyzing the locations where the victims disappeared, I was able to isolate a zone where the killer might live.
And what size is this, zone?
For the moment, about 10 square miles.
Oh, great. Must be 10,000 people live in that sort of area. You gonna question them one by one?
The more clues we get, the more we can reduce the zone. We can then cross-check it with our list of suspects and identify the killer. One detail attracted my attention. The interval between the time when a victim disappears and the time when the body is found ranges from 3 to 5 days. But the rainfall is always at 6 inches, give or take 10%.
What on earth does that mean?
All the victims were drowned in rainwater. The killer kills only in the fall when there is plenty of rain. It could be that he puts them in some sort of well or tank that is open to the skies and that fills up with rainwater. The more it rains, the less time the victim has to live.
So what's next?
There are 2 suspects whose psychological profile might fit and can be connected to the comfort zone. I'd like to question them.
God damn it. We're wasting our time with this bullshit. The killer's out there somewhere, and we gotta get off our asses and find him.
The killer is no ordinary murderer. He is intelligent, organized, and methodical. You won't find him by patrolling the streets.
Tell me, Agent Jaden, did you get your vast experience on the job, or did you just fucking read about it in some school book?
Your vast experience hasn't prevented 8 victims from being murdered.
Fucking asshole! That's enough! You said it took 6 inches of rainfall before the victim died. How much time do we have left?
If the weather forecasts are right, less than 72 hours. No answer. We waste our time coming here.
Maybe we should have a little look inside anyway.
There's nobody home.
There is now.
I'm not sure that's entirely legal.
Call the cops.
Call the cops. What the hell?
Looks like Nathaniel Williams is a pretty religious guy.
He's a God-fearing idiot, waiting for the end of the world. We questioned him a few months back because he was causing a disturbance in the park. He was ranting and raving. Said he heard voices. Had this idea in his sick little head that I was the Antichrist. I'd come to Earth to persecute him. Twisted.
There's like Latin letters written everywhere. Or Roman. More drugs.
It's stifling in here. Those windows haven't been opened in years. All the signs of a mystical obsessive neurosis compounded by a persecution complex. The guy's taking a break from reality, holed up here in this crazy apartment. You don't have to be a profiler to see he's not a killer. We're wasting our time here.
Good timing, Nathaniel. Just the man we're looking for.
Angels and ministers of grace defend us.
I'm Agent Norman Jaden, FBI. I'd like to ask you a few questions.
As God is my witness, I haven't done anything. I'm innocent.
Relax. Nobody's accusing you of anything. We just want to talk. Why all the crucifixes? You afraid of something?
The hour is nigh, and the wrath of God shall strike men down. I'm preparing for the end of the world.
Where do you work, Nathaniel? You have a job?
My sole occupation is praying to the all-merciful Lord for the salvation of humanity.
Jeez.
You were arrested in a case where a child disappeared from a park. What exactly happened?
I'm innocent. I have nothing to do with those murders. I was in the park because God spoke to me. I was arrested because I am the chosen one. That's all.
What about the voices, Nathaniel? Do you still hear the voices? We know who talks to you, don't we, Nathaniel? Or we both know who talks to you.
Don't speak that name.
What does he say to you,
Blake,
Nathaniel?
what are you doing?
I can't talk about it. You mustn't talk about it.
He orders you to go and find new
I guess
prey,
Blake's trying to
doesn't
break him, but what good is a confession if he does?
And more.
I gotta stop Blake. He's going too far.
No! You mustn't mention him. You'll bring him here.
Better just stand down and leave Blake to it.
The voices tormented you all night long. You wanted them to stop, didn't you, Nathaniel?
Shit! Blake is totally out of his mind. I can't just stand around and do nothing.
That's enough!
So you obeyed them to make them stop. You took that boy with you and you drowned him.
That's enough.
Isn't that right?
Leave him alone.
No! Stop! Stop!
You killed them, didn't you, Nathaniel? Are you gonna confess, you bastard?
You are the Antichrist.
Put down the gun,
I shall
Nathaniel.
dispatch you to your father in hell. He is the son of Satan. He was sent to earth to destroy us. For Christ's sake, shoot!
Calm down, Nathaniel. Nobody here wants to hurt you. Put the gun down. Lieutenant Blake is going to leave our planet right now and return to the realm of shadows. Creature of darkness, I do beseech you to return to the realm of shadows and leave our Nathaniel in peace.
Team, you shall regret confronting the emissary of the Lord. You shall know divine power.
I'm here to help you, Nathaniel. to get rid of the voices in your head, but you have to trust me.
Christ all powerful, defend us in our battle with the forces of evil. Protect us from the cunning and wiles of the demon. May God Almighty manifest the power of his empire, and may divine power cast Satan and all the other spirits that prowl the world in search of souls into the darkest depths of hell.
Keep calm. Everything is gonna be fine, Nathaniel. Back away, slowly. Now drop the gun. Drop it, Nathaniel. Put your hands on your head. Turn around. I shot him.
Yep. Looks like you did.
It was only a crucifix.
Aww.
Can't say I'll miss him. Come on, let's go.
Bruh, I really thought he had something else. I don't know why I thought he had something else. Yeah, that's enough. Enough out of that. I'm ending the stream there. Alright guys, good night.